Hi, I'm Gwen Duffy, and I am so glad that you're joining in for the second week of my own personal sleep challenge. It's been interesting. Stick with me though, because better sleep matters to you. We're going to find easy solutions. Today I'm going to cover natural remedies to help you sleep well at night and things to support your sleep routine, including natural sleep supplements. Sleep is the key to our overall well-being. Giving up on it is the worst thing you can do because your body depends on deep restorative sleep in order to heal. Nothing can take the place of that. So last week I talked about losing my sleep routine after surgery and my plan to get it back. Now, you would think that would be easy because I know what to do. I know how well you function and how well you feel after sleeping well. Let me tell you, it has not been an easy week. I have a sleep number bed, keeping track of my sleep. And some mornings, I don't even want to look at it. Here are some of the things that were my struggles. My commitment to take a bath 3 times a week totally failed. I had no Epsom salt. I wasn't driving yet, and so I couldn't get it, and I didn't ask anyone to help me. I struggle with that. I started driving a couple days ago, and so I grabbed the biggest bag I could find at the drugstore, and I actually hopped in the tub last night, and it was amazing. Now, that crazy habit of watching Suits was way more powerful than I realized. I didn't want to stop. A few days into the week, our Peacock subscription expired, and I lost total access to the series. And I'm going to take that as a sign from the universe, and I'm not going to renew my plan. So I guess thanks, universe. My 10 o'clock bedtime was hard to adhere to. The good thing is the TV was on, and I did stay off my phone in bed. Since I'm going to therapy now for my foot, my pain has kicked up. And so I'm laying in bed at night and it's not easy. That makes sleeping hard. My sleep has been a bit disappointing. I'm still tracking it, and I'm sure that there's going to be improvement by the end of this sleep challenge. In fact, I'm counting on it. Remember, changing any habit or starting any routine has its ups and downs. A good nightly routine is no different. But consistency over time will reward you. If you've ever had any sort of coaching, they promise us that. Last week we set the stage for great sleep, and I gave you some sleep hygiene tips. This week I'm going to talk about some natural sleep helpers to help create some sleep magic. As with last week, if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll give you some great resources. Now, many times when sleep is a struggle, the first thing we do is we head to the drugstore for a solution. For me, it was Benadryl, but I had trouble waking up the next day. And I was so tired, and so that was not going to work for me. Or maybe you try the medical approach, and that's usually just, here, take this pill, without offering any natural solutions. That's traditional medicine. And if you've tried over-the-counter or prescription medication for sleep, you know that there can be side effects that aren't great. Things like drowsiness. This is intentional to help you get to sleep. Dizziness. Headaches, especially the next day. Nausea or stomach ache. Dry mouth, increased hunger or cravings, memory or concentration the next day might be tough, daytime grogginess that feels like a hangover, and prescription meds for sleep can also be addictive, and that's a whole nother problem. Natural remedies for sleep are easy on the body, they don't have side effects, and they aren't addicting. The downside is that they require some research and maybe trial and error until you find out the best thing for you. So if you try something natural and you don't get the result you want, try something else. Here are some natural remedies for sleep to consider. Herbs. Rum and chamomile is calming and relaxing. You can make a tea out of it and just add some honey. Just make sure you're buying organic. Rum and chamomile is also great to diffuse the essential oil, and I like mixing it with lavender. You can add that to your bath. It'll soak into your skin, and you're also breathing it in at the same time. It's really, really nice. Now, studies show that valerian root for sleep is a superhero. A really safe way to use it is topically, but if you're looking to take it internally, just make sure that what you're using is 100% pure and not synthetic. Lavender. When you take some lavender flowers and you crush them in your hand, what you're smelling is the oil that the flower releases. But the essential oil of lavender requires a complicated process to get the best, most potent, and effective form of the essential oil. That's what you need to get sleep. Now, most oils on the market aren't pure, and you're not going to get the result that you're hoping for. doTERRA's lavender has been independently researched and is considered medical grade. So, studies of doTERRA's lavender show that inhaling the oil decreases levels of the stress hormone cortisol and helps with relaxation. It can help you fall asleep faster and help you sleep more soundly. Passion flower has been used for centuries to calm nerves and help people sleep. Scientists think it may work by boosting a brain chemical called GABA that chills things out and calms you down. Tart cherry, not an herb, but it's something natural, is a powerful antioxidant. Studies show that it's helpful in improving sleep quality because it has melatonin and tryptophan precursors, which help your body produce its own melatonin. Now, as you're considering these things, you need to be really cautious about purity. As with everything, quality matters. If you're using products on or in your body, or even breathing them in, you need to trust your source. Relaxation techniques. Meditation has always been a struggle for me, but it's on the list of things to help you sleep. Now, I have a hard time sitting quietly in general, and I even notice that when I'm struggling to fall asleep, my foot starts to wiggle. It's kind of like when I was a kid trying to keep me awake. My grandkids do that right now all the time when they don't want to go to sleep. So what's been really helpful for me is to listen to a yoga nidra recording in my bed with earbuds on. Yoga nidra is a sleep yoga, and you don't have to do anything but lay there, breathe, and listen. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a link so that you can try that yourself. It's so good. There are also other apps like Calm or Mesmerize and others that you can try for free before you commit to them. That might be something to consider. Another thing is to find a daily reader that you love and read it just one page a night before you turn out the light. I love anything by Melanie Beatty for this, but just find your own thing. Keep a notebook by your bed and jot down your thoughts for the day, maybe your gratitudes. Think about things that went well. And if there's things that you need to do the next day, write them down too, that they're not going through your head as you're trying to calm down and relax. Deep breathing and progressive muscle relaxation is a great way to calm your body down. Start at the top of your head and tighten and release small sections of your body, focusing on them sinking down into the bed. Move down your body until you get to your feet. Now, with each release, breathe in and exhale deeply. This works especially well if you have a diffuser going nearby. Stretching and doing yoga for a few minutes before bed is also helpful if you're feeling really tight or agitated. Now, as we mentioned last week, be aware of what you eat and drink before bedtime. Now, I try not to eat after 7 p.m. because snacking gets out of hand for me. But if you need to eat, make good choices that aren't going to get in the way of a good night's sleep. Eat small servings of foods like bananas, kiwi, almonds, berries, and tart cherries. They're calming and they help your body produce melatonin. Stay away from sugary and processed foods. That's a good rule in general. Try drinking warm milk with cinnamon and honey, golden milk, or chamomile tea. They help you relax and they'll trigger the production of natural melatonin. So I've had some success with natural remedies for sleep. I've seen my grandchildren embrace rolling essential oils on their feet, and they expect the diffuser to be running in their room every single night. It's part of their nightly routine, and they're learning habits that hopefully will carry through with them as they get older. Essential oils and natural products are part of my everyday life, so it just makes sense that they'd be a big part of my sleep routine. Here's what I do at night. I only diffuse doTERRA oils because they're the most tested and most trusted, even by the medical community. They're really the gold standard. Now, every night, I diffuse essential oils next to my bed. My first choice is Serenity, the restful blend. I start my diffuser about 30 minutes before I climb into bed. And my sleep oils live right at my bedside table, so there's never any searching for them. I take 2 Serenity capsules. That's a capsule that contains oils that calm down my body, and it also includes tart cherry juice extract. Then I use a Serenity sleep stick and I roll it on the bottoms of my feet, on my wrists, and I breathe it in. The stick contains the Serenity Restful Blend and also valerian root. I lay over that vetiver oil in a roller. I love the smell of vetiver. If you've ever wondered if there's a natural medication to stop racing thoughts, it's vetiver. And that's it. It's 3 easy steps that are easy every night. If I wake up, I put vetiver or Serenity on my wrist and I take some long, deep breaths. That's been my week of sleep challenge. I'm proud of myself for being consistent, though not perfect. And so to wrap up, remember, challenges are just that. They're challenging. So if you try new things and they don't work out, try something else. Everyone's different. And what works for me might not be what's best for you. That's why I'm including many options to try in the description. Now, if what I'm using makes sense and you'd like to try it, there's a link for you to get that at a great discount in the description, and then I'll support you on your sleep journey going forward. What we're trying here are natural solutions using nature's medicine. Remember, if you go to the doctor and you have an issue, and the doctor gives you a prescription or a medication that doesn't work, you don't say, medicine doesn't work. The doctor gives you something else to try. And it's the same with natural remedies. If you stick with it, we can find a solution that makes life and sleep better for you. If you have any questions about anything that I've covered, please comment. And if you've tried something natural and had some success with it, I'd love to hear about that also. I hope you found good information in this video and can see some possibilities in using natural remedies for sleep that are simple and safe. Sleep is critical for our overall well-being, and it doesn't have to be elusive. It can be as simple as creating an easy-to-follow routine to teach your body what it needs to do, so that you don't hear yourself saying, I want to sleep, but my body won't let me. I hope my journey helps you embrace the ups and downs of establishing a new routine. It takes some effort, but it will be so worth it in the long run. Now, in my next video, we'll talk about breaking bad habits and dealing with things that get in our way as we create a better sleep routine. So stay tuned and get ready for some great information. Please don't forget to check out the resources in the description, including my free guide and the link to the discounts on natural remedies for sleep that I use. Now, if you found today's information helpful, please like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of my weekly videos, and share this with someone who you know who may need to sleep better. I wish you peaceful and restful nights. Better sleep is coming.